you mentioned one thing too, and this is a great thing to whoever is looking to sell their business. And I think this is a key question when you're really looking for who you want to help you sell your business is how many businesses are you helping to sell right now? Because I've always found that it's very hard for me to understand how any even relatively good large, 10, 12 person organization could be actively selling 150 or 200 businesses. How are you really doing that? It's numbers on a board.
It's cookie cutter.
Yeah, it's numbers on a board. And I think that go out and you'll Google search, right? And they'll say, have you sold businesses in my industry? Have you blah, blah, all these other things, but that is never shown in there. How many businesses are you listing right now? How many businesses are you working with right now? And the people that you talk to and you ask that question, and when they say 100, I can tell you from receiving information, working with clients, buying businesses, that there is a drastic difference in how much care and thought and anything is going into presenting that opportunity to someone else. And like you said, it's just getting a transaction done at that point, if they can. Yeah.
Right. And also, you and I have both experienced deals that fall apart.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Or I've had situations where I've worked for several years with a client and they fall back in love with their business because now it's not so stressful and they're making more money. So they decide, well, I do want to exit, but not in 3 years, now maybe in 7 years. So it changes the whole dynamic of what the business owner is experiencing. So, but deals fall apart all the time. And I saw a statistic not too long ago about the concept that only 30% of small businesses successfully sell. And of that 30%, so, think about that, 70% of small businesses who don't have a viable option to exit.
Yeah.
And of that 30% who successfully sell, some tiny fraction of that, like 2%, are women-owned businesses. So again, women aren't necessarily thinking or planning ahead. Sometimes we think we'll live forever. And sometimes we think, what would I do? Right? I don't want to retire. And so what would I do if I sold my company? And all of that, those beliefs and doubts, that's some of what I deal with and help them think through, because you're not going to live forever. And someday you will exit, whether it's voluntary or not. So wouldn't you rather plan your exit? It's still on your time frame and under your control, and perhaps build wealth as you're doing that.